Lawless is finally here, and now there's a crime? And the lore is kind of confusing, and that's why I'm here. Today I will be telling you the entire lore of the season, starting from the end of last season all the way to present day. So let's get into it. But before we get into the video, I am on a goal to get to 1K subscribers. Also, by the way, this is my first theory video, and if this video does well, I plan to do more. So please like and subscribe, and show your support, and let's get into it. How did we go from fighting demons to fighting crazy crime lords? That's what I'll be explaining by showing you guys the live event and then explaining the live event. So let me just pull that up on screen. So at first in the event, Dago was trying to pull out his sister from last season once she got trapped in the spirit realm. And he tried to use all of the masks he made and practically fuse them into like the main mask that we see on the skin. And once he does that, he uses the power of the masks to try to pull that out. And yeah, I think we all know what happens there. That man got slammed like a freaking shirt that some crazy dude just freaking smacking or something, bro. That man was abused, but it's whatever. Then, but after that, Shogun X tried to crush that man's skull, and it didn't work because Dago activated his mask that made them both ginormous. And then after that they started fighting. Dago with the Zero Shard blades and Shogun X with his boring blade, which was actually somewhat cool. But Dago was fighting for his life. The 0 point blades have a lot of power, but he just didn't really know how to use them, which really wasn't working. But it seems like they were floating in like some weird spirit type thing, which didn't affect the island. So that's why there's not like a whole lot of destruction, because well, it didn't really affect the island that much. And what happened? Shogun X kept trying to suck everyone's soul out. That's such a so gay when I said that. Oh my gosh! But he kept getting interrupted by Dago, which it's good for us, but for Shogun X, bro was crashing out. Bro was getting ready to crash out, bro. Like, bro really was like, oh my gosh, get your big black butt away from me. And then he slashed bro in almost in half. Not really in half, but almost in half. Which didn't go well until Dago fused his daggers, and then boom, bro just slashed him in, and boom, he was dead. Which then left a golden portal, a beautiful golden portal. But after that, we can see that Jade was actually freed from the event, which is good for us. Good for Dago. And she tells us about the spirit realm, which she specifically says it's not dark or anything. It's just mostly, there's a dark presence there. Which originally I theorized was going to be the villain of this season. But now that we've seen who the villain is, I don't think that's who he is at all. Which is something. So, and she also said that all the gold, she didn't know why it was there, first of all. But second of all, she said that the gold will cause greed. Which, that very much came true. Which leads us into Season 2, Lawless. Now we're in present day, where it's been a while, so I assume it's been like a few years or maybe. But we see that a city has been built that used to be named Crescent City, which is now known as Crime City, because the villain of the season, Fletcher Kane, well, who knows what that man did, but we know that man raised some taxes, so to the point where they had to rob places just so they can pay those taxes. So once that happened, practically in this season the criminals are the good guys. So yeah. Also, so here are the members of the crime team: Big Dill, aka rapper; Joss, aka scientist, I think. We have Midas, W. We have Valentina, a thief. We have Cassidy, Quinn, and then we also have Keisha Cross. And it's an interesting team. Definitely not the same as like Last Resort, but we're not doing that. We're doing a theme video, boys. So what's happening now? Good question. We first, and in the beginning of the season, we were like, bro, what the freak, how did this happen? But it's because of the gold, of course, the gold. It started to spread around the island, which made everyone, greedy for that money. And they all, want to get that. So, and then, which made them practically criminals, to a point they started robbing banks, they started robbing things, they started kidnapping people, they started doing the craziest things you probably ever see, which practically turned Crimson City to Crime City, aka Off-Brand Gotham City. So take that as you will. And what happened after that was Fletcher Kane started hiring people to get his money back, and it worked, but he started to raise taxes more and more, which things. Also, an interesting fact about Fletcher Kane is that he's related to, he's Midas's old friend, But that's enough of the crime story. We are going to we little do we know we're reuniting with our old cast of the last season, which is, well, you know, Hope, Kendo, Jones, Jade, Night Rose, but Dago is missing, and we now know he is in the spirit realm. So, gosh, who knows what happened to that guy? But we know he may be cooked. We just know that man may be cooked. But right now they are still looking for the shard and trying to figure out a way to get into the spirit realm, because now all the portals are closed and there's no way to get in there. So, which means that the right now Dago may be cooked, because even the main portal is done. Like, the big portal is done. It's gone. It's not even a little broken. That thing is just gone. But yeah, but that's all we have for this video. Also, I do have a theory about how the season ends, but I'm gonna do that next week on the new story quest video. So I'll see you guys there. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, please, and thank you guys for watching, and bye-bye.